What's good with y'all boys? It's Russell. I'm back with another video, and today, as the title says, ooh, I'm happy, bro. It's the last day of 75 hard, which means I'm not hitting legs today or nothing like that, but we're gonna hit a nice little hard workout. It's about 9 o'clock at night right now. And bro, when I tell you I'm so geeked, it's been 75 straight days of work. When I tell you, it's paid off, but bro, we finna be hitting chest and biceps today. Show y'all, bro, I've been really putting on them gains and I've really been putting on size. And especially what's really been the biggest thing is how much weight I've been able to move. Like, I did probably, if I saw one of y'all, I could probably pick one of y'all up like I was Hope and throw you for real. Like, I'm really op for real. Like, I'm really getting strong for real right now. Like, y'all gonna see my lifts later. Like, I'm telling you, bro. But you know, first off, I wanna say thank you to everyone who's been supporting so far. We have crossed 540 subscribers. You know, I just dropped a video today, you know, another think piece. And I tell you, bro, y'all been supporting, you know what I'm saying? I see some of the frequent people in here already. I wanna point out a specific comment real quick, cause this person just sums up what the channel's like right now. Meow Cheese, AKA the Cappy Dev. You know what he said right here? He said, Russell greater than most YouTubers. And Russell Pete. Say it louder for the ones in the back who don't understand, bro. I'm Pete, bro. Y'all need to subscribe. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight in to a nice little cinematic little workout, you know, show y'all if this has been a flop of me, you know, in 75 hard, have I been moving weight or not? But y'all should already know if you've been paying attention. But to all the new people though who are new to the channel, join the messengers and join the movement. We're gonna go ahead and get this workout and I'm gonna talk to y'all through it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in straight into some incline. I think it's called isolateral machine push or whatever it is, incline press. We're gonna do 45, 45, and then 25. You know, that right there, if you do your little math, you do all that times 2, it's 230. Now, this is gonna be my warm up. I'm not gonna lie, y'all gonna see I'm gonna move it easy. So we're gonna go jump straight into this. To keep, for instance, my body weight is 185 right now. So we're gonna try and get this for about maybe 6, 7 reps just for the warm up. Then I'm gonna go up to 250. We're gonna jump straight into it, bro. I'm telling y'all, man, like, I really be moving weight. So we're gonna go ahead and see how this is, how we feeling for this last day, all right? Nah, I told y'all that was gonna be easy. Y'all saw how much I was moving that, but I was light. So I think what I'm gonna do is, honestly, I'm debating, do I just go straight to 250 or I try to put 3 on each side, bro? Ooh, bro, it's the last day. I might as well just go straight into 270, bro. Right, you know what, bro? I'm not gonna be no wuss. I ain't gonna have none of y'all thinking I'm a hoe. So we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into this, straight into the 270, and hopefully I don't tear nothing. Cause you know, I'm low-key bird-chested, if you can't tell. I'm low-key bird-chested. I say 5 reps is decent. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I don't think have I gotten 270 for 5? Hold on. Let me see, hold on. Make sure y'all track y'all lifts out there, man. Keep y'all in your progress. Make sure you're not BSing when you're going into your workouts, because we be forgetting how much you lifted the week before. So let me see, hold on. No, I have not done 270 before, actually. I've never done 270. Maybe it's because the cameras is on now. I actually had to try for real. So that's 270 for 5. That's crazy, I've never done that. So it's 270 right there. First set was 230, and I think that was for what, 7 reps? Then we have 270 for 5 reps, or 4. We're gonna see when I roll it back. We're gonna have to do a little highlight check after this, you know, VAR review to see if I actually lifted that much. 78-day streak, I've been tracking this. I really shouldn't be promoting this app for real. Like, they ain't dropping me that bag anyways, but you know what? We just gonna show it. 78 days in a row. Now, you're probably wondering, I thought you did 75, so when I first started doing the challenge, like, I already had worked 3 days prior, but it was like June 1st is when I started, because I want to make sure I knew the exact day, right? The thing is that I couldn't just be like, man, I'm just gonna wait till June 1st. Once it was late May, I was like, I couldn't just like put those days off, bro. I still had to keep lifting. And I know how dudes be like, bro, if you gotta do something, you go ahead and do it now. You know, you don't just sit around and wait. So I was like, all right, bro, I'm not gonna take a break before I do 75 hard. So I've done no cheat meals, no nothing these past 75 days. And I'll be honest, I'm gonna make a recap video on it. It's really not that hard of a challenge if you are someone my age. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if you got kids and you older and you got like little jits, you know, they running around, whatever, mommy, daddy, whatever, and they doing all that, this may not be the challenge for you. Like, I don't know how you could do it. And if you're wondering about my first workout today, I was dribbling basketball outside, so I already had my outside workout. But you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of shocked I did 270, bro. Like, do I look like I would be doing 270? Do I look like I'll be pushing 270? I'll be honest, bro. A lot of people tell me that I don't look as strong as I am. Not saying I'm like this crazy strong dude ever, I'm not. You know, I think I lift pretty decent amount. Y'all can see, especially when I vlog with Reggie, like Reggie be getting outlifted easily by me, bro. That's low-key my gym son right there. But we're gonna move on to some pec deck. Make sure we get some flies in. Trying to build up that inner chest, bro, because my chest is the most lacking part of my physique right now. Now, one thing I will say, ever since I started 75 hard, and I recommend this for other people, bro, you have got to reduce the amount of sets you do. If you are still doing 4x12, moment of silence for you, bro. If you're still doing that regardless, hey man, like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. That was the old me. Like, that was back me in the old days. Like, you doing that 4x12, you're gonna have to switch up to something like, I would say you're gonna need to do 2 sets of maybe, I would say normally around 6 to 8 reps or 4 to 8 reps of whatever you're doing. If you're doing more than 8, that means you need to up that weight, bro. Stop being a hoe. Go ahead and, you know, up that weight, bro. You know, I've been having to like switch up my sets because, you know, the amount of rest you're gonna need, like you need about 8 hours of sleep and you need 3 minutes of rest in between, I feel like, each set. So you don't want to be doing too much volume. So that's why I only am gonna be doing 3 sets for this one. I know that just broke the rule, but I'll do 3 sets for this one just because I feel like I want to just feel extra little pump, especially if I'm not going to work out for a while. It's going to be like, I'm not working out for like 3 or 4 days after this, bro. I'm taking my break, but y'all still be getting content other ways, but I'm taking a little break from this gym stuff. But you know, also there's a form police in the comments, bro. Let me know what y'all thinking of the form, bro. I think the form looking good. You know, I'm not over here half repping, but you know, that's not even that bad. I want to know these scientific lifters coming in my chat though, being like, well, if your range of motion is at this certain angle, like, no, don't be doing that in my comments, bro. So all I care about is just move the weight. You're gonna get some gains. It's the way it is, bro. Dudes be overcomplicating lifting, in my opinion. Like, just go out there and lift something. Like, it's not that hard. I'm gonna be hitting some abs later, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's gonna be killer. Like, since I'm not gonna be in the gym for a few days, I'm probably gonna be doing some like weighted Russian twists on a decline, you know, and I'll be doing some other stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie, if y'all do some of this, some of y'all stomachs may implode for real. But you know, sometimes I be feeling like that the day after. But we're gonna keep trying to keep getting this cinematic stuff, and I'm gonna talk to y'all about some other things, you know, going forward with what I'm gonna be doing on this channel. And I'm gonna be making a new channel for gaming and etc., which y'all better be subscribing to. Like, if y'all don't subscribe, like, y'all really not locked in with me for real. Like, how you gonna be a messenger and you're not going to all the forms of the messages of different mediums? You know what I'm saying? All right, so I just got done doing the preacher curls. And if y'all ain't see now, I did the 45s now. If y'all look back in the day, I was only able to do like 30 for real. I was only able to do 30 for like 8 reps. But you know, I'm able to do 45 for about 8 now. 50 I can do for 6, but I was like, bro, I'm not finna ego lift in front of y'all and someone called me out for it. Cause I ain't one dude, cause you know when it comes to the fitness community, dudes love to ego over each other and act like they stronger than everyone or whatever. I be getting it, it's motivated, but like you get what I'm saying for real. Don't mind this camp rock music or this whatever music that's playing in the background. I know it's mad loud. When it comes to the preacher curl, does anyone know why it's called preacher? I mean, you not in no preacher position, like you not finna hit no prayer when you doing a curl, so why is it called a preacher? Is there a dude named Preacher that made it? I'm thinking for real. Like, I'm trying to get insight. Now, I don't want one dude in the comments or you thinking right now be like, bro, why don't he just Google this? Bro, like, I'm just wondering, man, just trying to create a little dialogue. I don't know, I feel like people just be naming certain lifts, certain things so they can make it sound better than it actually is. Like, bro, I've been seeing new like bicep variations. They got the Bayesian one, I understand. There's like a Greenland curl or something like that. Then there's the African curl, Zotman curl, and I'm like, bro, at this point, bro, is there gonna be a New Zealand curl? Like, what? Like, bro, y'all just be naming stuff and putting continents and countries on everything, just not thinking to make it sound cool. But I mean, which is cool as long as, you know, we get some gains from it. But I gotta show y'all the progress later. I gotta show y'all the progress at the end to be like whether or not if I've made much progress and let y'all know update on my physique. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to compete, but you know, I still trying to look like, you know, Toji. I'm trying to get to that point. I'm trying to like Beast Gohan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna do some weighted Russian twist, bro. That ain't happening, bro. I tell you, it's not happening. Bro, I'm not gonna try and feel like I just got hit with a body shot by Prom Canelo. That's how I felt last time I did that. I'm not gonna lie, I went to work, bro. I kid you not, bro, for like an hour in the morning. It was like 9 a.m. Bro, it felt like I was getting punched. Like, you remember when you saw, if you ever watched DBZ when Gohan punched Cell, you know, in his stomach? That's how I felt, bro. Like, dead serious. Like, I kid you not, bro. I felt like I was literally trembling. Like, I felt like my legs were gonna go out, bro. It felt that pain. Like, I don't wanna say painful, but it was that much discomfort. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna show y'all the big reveal. We're gonna show y'all the physique. Now, keep in mind, y'all, I'm not copping police here. But in terms of supplements during 75 hard, I wanna make sure I say this. I didn't take any supplements. I've never taken creatine in my life. Not really a certain reason for it. I just haven't felt like it. Didn't take protein. So all this came from natural foods. So we're gonna see how the physique looks. We're gonna show y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the physique and show y'all the progress from the 75 hard, man. So this is how the physique is looking, y'all. I put on 7 pounds of mass during this time. 7 pounds, we can see, like, I still have abs. They're not as visible as they were, because you know when I was literally like 177 pounds. All right, hopefully y'all can hear me well. Just want to make sure that y'all can see the back. This right here is the back gains right now. Don't ask me to do all the flexes, bro. I do not know how to pose at all, bro. I do not know how to pose. Do I got wings, y'all? Be honest, man. You know, I wonder honestly how much different the results would have been if I did, you know, take something like creatine or if I took, you know, other supplements, because, you know, who knows if it could have been that much different, if it, you know, it would have been marginal. If I'm being honest though, with 75 hard, I'm gonna talk about, like I said in a recap video, I don't think it's the most optimal for gains, especially if you're trying to bulk. You know, it's not the most conducive to rest. You're literally working out twice a day for at least 45 minutes, a session, one outside, one inside. And like the thing is, bro, when you're working a regular workout, bro, you're not going to be doing a situation where it's like you're not ever going to be in a situation where you're just doing a 45-minute workout. Like I noticed every time I went into the gym, especially, because I would normally do cardio outside and then do, you know, my gym workout, you know, to be inside. I found out I would still be in the gym an hour 30 minutes, sometimes an hour 45 minutes, depending on how much rest I need. So it's kind of like, it can kind of get to be a bit overkill, but you know, did it pay off, y'all? Did it pay off? What them dudes be hitting it? Ooh. Appreciate everyone that, you know, is tuned in. I know I didn't post as many videos, could have on this 75 hard, but that was mostly just because content switch up. Hey man, it is what it is. And also, bruh, I was just trying to make sure I got through the challenge, for real. But you know, I want to say appreciate y'all. This is just a light little kind of throwback style video where I'm just, you know, with the tripod. I haven't been with the tripod in a little minute. You know, I rock with y'all messengers, you know, cue the outro music. I love y'all. Messages on everything. And y'all be blessed, man. Peace.